Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be going into the Amazon website and checking out some of their Cyber Monday deals. So if you guys follow the channel, you guys might have seen my previous video from Amazon for Black Friday. Now the items on this list are different, but I guarantee you if you go check out Friday's video for the Black Friday deals, I guarantee you a lot of those products just changed to Cyber Monday deals. So once again, if you guys are interested in more than just what we're going over today, you can check out Friday's video, which is going to include, I think, another 25 items. But I tried to find other items for these Cyber Monday deals. So I really hope you guys enjoy. All of these are linked down in the description for you guys with their own independent link. Then I'll have two additional links that says tools and tools continued that take you to a long list of items that I've went over in the past. So that's all there for you guys. So first up, we're looking at the Dremel 3100-2. This is a variable speed rotary tool, and honestly, I can say that I've used Dremel in the past. I used their cordless ones. I did not have good results. I will never buy another cordless Dremel again. This was many years ago, but I think if you go the corded route, you should be just fine. This is one of their cheaper ones. It does have a list price of $70. It is down to $42. Which I think is a good price. And here you can actually see that it has dropped from that typical $70 price down to $49 for Black Friday, and then now $42 for Cyber Monday. So a little bit better of a deal than what it was at on Black Friday. This has 4.6 stars, 638 ratings. If you're trying to spend a little less, this is actually what I ended up switching to after I had two failed Dremel battery powered rotary tools. This is a corded rotary tool from Wiha, which is a brand that I went over multiple times in the past. It is a cheaper brand, but they have a lot of really good products for the price range that they're in. They're not like your everyday professional grade tools, but hobbyists, weekend warriors, DIYers, you're going to be perfectly fine. I guarantee you I've used this thing over 1,000 times in the last 8 to 10 years. And it is still going strong. Now, I will say the accessories that come with it, not great. Dremel does have some really good quality accessories, so I still buy that from Dremel, but this rotary tool has been just fine for me for almost 10 years, and it is very affordable. Sometimes you can find it as low as $18. I think that might be without the flex shaft included, but this isn't on a Cyber Monday deal, but it's already $23.40. This has 4.4 stars, 17,079 ratings, so rated very highly and rated a lot. Here's another Wiha product that is actually on a Cyber Monday deal. They have benchtop grinders, drill presses, belt sanders, multiple different types of power tools. Great for those hobbyists. This is their 10-inch benchtop drill press, 6.2 amp. They do have multiple different sizes with different features as well. But this one is on a pretty decent sale, down from $230 to $184. Here you can actually see that it is typically at that $240, and it has dropped for this sale. Next up, we're looking at the Workhorse HD03. I actually picked up one of these last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. It was on a sale, but not quite this good of a sale. I think I picked mine up for $18. They typically sell between $20 and $35. Sometimes they're listed multiple times on Amazon. You got to find the one with the best deal. And then depending on the color that you choose, sorry, my furnace just kicked on. Depending on the color that you choose will depend on the pricing. Like this one, the green one is down to $15.30. Orange is at $20, blue is at $26, the black is at $24, and this is the one that I picked up, the red and gold, at $24. But they're all kind of down from the original pricing of $30. So I mean, they're all pretty good deal, but this green one is definitely the best deal. I like it because it has an outer ring that you can use as kind of a floodlight, or it has a center light that you can use as more of a directional focused beam. And then you can also switch it to where the outer ring is RGB, and you can kind of flow through the color changes. So it's a pretty cool light. It's got a clip on the back. It's got a magnet on the back of the clip as well. So it is magnetic. It's not the strongest magnet, but it's decent. It is rechargeable. It's got a rubber seal over that. It's got a power button on one side. On the other side, you have kind of a switch that you lift up and down to switch from the center beam to the floodlight. Overall, for $15, I definitely think it's a good light. 4.6 stars, 234 ratings. Next up, Sunex has their 3/8 drive bit socket set on sale, down from a typical price of $45 down to $38, so a little bit of savings there. This does include more than just hex and torques. It does have some Phillips, posi drive, I think a couple slotted. I think it'll state here, yeah. So Phillips, posi drive, slotted, hex, torques, and tamper-proof torques, all in 3/8 drive. So a nice little assortment in an EVA foam organizer. I thought it was a pretty nice set, especially at $38. It was down to $38 back in October, but other than that, it's been up at the $45 price. Not a huge savings, but some decent savings on it. And this has 4.6 stars, 79 ratings. Next up, we were looking at a brand, Tico Tech. I don't know, not a brand that I've ever mentioned in the past, I don't think, but these are universal sockets, or a universal socket set in both SAE and metric. Now, if you're a weekend warrior DIYer that wants some universal sockets, this isn't going to break the bank. These I'm not as worried about as like impact rated universal sockets. Then I would step my game up, make sure to get some quality ones if you're going to use and abuse them. But the chrome ones, it's not that big of a deal, and it's just real convenient to have these on hand. The SAE goes from 3/16 up to 9/16, and the metric goes from 5mm up to 15mm. So actually some really good coverage on this. All 1/4" drive, and they are 6-point. They do have it available in 3/8 drive, and then just 1/4" metric. But there are tons of brands out there. Here you can see it typically sits at $42. It's dropped a few times to $33 over this holiday time. So I mean, I don't think this is a bad price for what's included, especially being chrome universal sockets. But this has 4.4 stars, 182 ratings. Next up, we're looking at the Van Pliers. These are some spring-assisted pliers with a feature of screw extraction, so you can use these as your typical everyday pliers. It's got some nice teeth in the front. It's got an open jaw with some more aggressive teeth. It's got a cutter on it, but it also has vertical teeth that run the other direction that help you remove stripped out fasteners. And Van Pliers does have various different sizes and styles of pliers that are going to help with different styles and sizes of fasteners. It does have a little rubber sleeve that goes over the head of the pliers that keep it shut since it is spring assisted. If you don't like the spring assisted, then you can just simply remove the spring. These are made in Japan. I have 4 or 5 different sets of Van Pliers, some long nose ones, these, some slip joints, really good stuff. These are down from a typical price of $32 down to basically $25. You can see it dropped down to $25 back in October. Other than that, it does sit up near the $32 price range and then came back down for this holiday time. But really good Japan-made quality stuff. I really enjoy them. The other really good option is the Knipex Twin Grips. Fantastic pliers. Those usually, depending on the size that you get, range between $28 and $40. But if you like these or a set of Van Pliers, then check out the original manufacturer called Engineer. They don't carry the limited warranty that Van Pliers do, but you will save quite a bit of money. This is not on a Cyber Monday deal. This one has a typical price of $19 down to $17.60. It doesn't have the little rubber cap that slides over the top. You can purchase that separately, but you can save quite a bit of money just buying the Engineer ones. It's the exact same thing, just with green handles, still made in Japan. So really, really solid option. And these have 4.7 stars, 2,197 ratings. Next up is the grip mat. This is the medium size. They do have small, medium, and then they have a duo set, a trio set, and a quad set. This one is down to $18.50 from $25. Now, there are tons and tons and tons of brands out there, off-brands. I think grip mat was like the first big one that was real popular, but they can be a little bit more spendy than these off-brand ones that sell for really cheap. Nothing wrong with a lot of those, but if you're interested in trying maybe the actual grip mat brand, it's worth it when it's on a sale. I picked up one of the small ones I use in some of my videos for organizing some miscellaneous stuff. They're actually really nice. I think the small is at like 11 or 12. Yeah, $11. This is the one that I picked up, and it's available in different colors as well. And you can actually see it does sit at that $15 price. But I figure if you want to try out the actual grip mat brand, now is a good time to do so. This has 4.6 stars, 11 ratings. Here's a shop stool that is actually sold by many other brands as well, but the exact same one. Sometimes they'll change out the casters, sometimes they'll change very small things, but these are all coming from the same factory. And originally when I saw these, didn't think they were that great of a shop stool. Buddy brought one over when he was wrapping my car, and it's actually a really nice shop stool. It's pretty comfortable. especially for long periods of time. It's not height adjustable, but it's still very comfortable. Some of them have rubber pads that go over this seat, but a lot of the times you'll find these between like $70 and $90. And this one typically sells at $60, and it's down to $48. You can remove these side trays, and this center section is actually a drawer that you can pull out. So it's actually a pretty nice little shop stool or rolling stool. And it used to sit at the $90 price range, then it dropped to $60 and was at $60 for quite a while, and now it's down to $48. So I thought this was a really good deal for this little shop stool. 300-pound capacity. This has 4.6 stars, 436 ratings. Next up, another OEM Tools product. This is their 64-piece quarter-inch drive mechanics tool set, and this is down to $80 from $130. Typically, I wouldn't suggest this. Anything over $100 I think is too much for this. It's just a single ratchet, smaller, not the extended size, but you do have a ratcheting screwdriver, multiple different extensions for that. It includes bits for that screwdriver, and then you also have your shallow and deep sockets. It is just a metric set, and it goes from 4 up to 15 millimeters, so some really good coverage for quarter-inch drive. I think it's a nice little set. Comes in the little EVA foam. I understand EVA foam's not for everybody, but if you can afford the space, it is nice. OEM Tools is a good weekend wear DIYer brand. It fluctuated quite a bit back in September, between $120 and $107. Then it dropped to $100, and now it is down to $80, which I think is pretty good savings for this. It has 4.5 stars, 10 ratings. Next up, a little Wiha screwdriver set. This is a 10-piece insulated screwdriver set with an organizer. Looks like EVA foam as well. Vera doesn't really have anything on Cyber Monday sales. Nothing, great. Wiha, I don't think any of their normal screwdrivers are on sale, or at least not as good of a sale. This one is down from $68.50 down to $58.20. Here you can see the sizes for the slotted, the Phillips 1, 2, and 3, and then it does come with the square 1 and 2. And at $58 for an insulated set, I don't think is bad. This has 4.8 stars, 209 ratings. Once again, all of these items will be linked down in the description for you guys with their own independent link. Next up is the Leatherman Skeletool. This is the 7-in-1. This is a very, very popular option. This one is actually at a really good price. They do have the bare metal one, I believe, at $59. So if you don't want any color, then you can get the standard one at $59. This is down from $90 to $70. A lot of people run this multi-tool, and I think it's a really solid option. This is just one of the color options. As you can see, they have multiple different color options. Some of them are down to $70. This one is still at $90. Really, really nice little multi-tool. And this has 4.7 stars, 2,906 ratings. So rated very highly and rated a lot. Next up is the Kaiser Militaw. This is an EDC pocket knife. Kaiser is one of my favorite budget-friendly knife brands. They have some higher-end stuff, but if you're just looking for a quality, budget-friendly knife to carry, they have basically a knife for anybody's price range. They have them as low as, $20-$30 up to a couple few hundred dollars. But they have a lot of really cool designs. The Militaw is a very, very popular one. This one specifically is Nitro V for the blade steel, and it is the black and green G10 handles, and it is down to $48 from $67. They do have a few different color options or color combinations here just on this listing, but they do have many others. They have some with higher quality blade steels and scales, so kind of a price range for everybody, but this is just one that was on sale. It's a very popular one and definitely worth a mention. So this has 4.8 stars, 146 ratings. Next up, we're looking at the Gearwrench 3-piece ratchet set. This 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch drive. It's all locking flex head, 90 tooth. It is their dual material handle or comfort grip. I have a lot of the different Gearwrench ratchets, the 120 XP, the 90, the 84 tooth, the new design, the old design, and they've been really solid ratchets. And $105 down from a list price, $175. I don't think it ever sells at $175, but I do think $105 for this 3-piece locking flex head 90 tooth set and comfort grip. I think that's a good deal. The non-comfort grip is on sale at $123, so the comfort grip is on a better deal. This one has 4.6 stars, 332 ratings. Next up, we have the Wiha 50-piece impact bit set. And this is down to $23.78, down from a typical price of $28. I know a lot of people, especially in the knife community, that really enjoy Wiha bits. They tend to hold up well. Now, I'm not sure how that is when using it in, woodworking, construction. It all just depends on the occupation and kind of what you use it for. But I've heard good things about this set, or not this set, but the Wiha bits, I should say. But there's everything included if you want to pause and look at that. I thought it was a really nice little set. This has 4.4 stars, 263 ratings. Then we have the Bosch bit set. This is a 40-piece impact bit set, and this one is going to include some drill bits with it. I know a lot of people that really enjoy the Bosch bits. I'm not sure how the drill bits are. I don't think I've ever used the Bosch drill bits. There you can see you can remove each row, which can actually be handy in removing and putting them back in. So a nice little hard case. But here you can see it did sit at $30, and then it went up to $32, and now it's down around the $16 price range. And this has 4.7 stars, 7,238 ratings. But if you're looking for the Cyber Monday deals outside of what we went over today, you can go up here on the top left, click on Cyber Monday. If you're looking for tools specifically, scroll on down, click See More, go down to Tools and Home Improvement, Power Tools and Hand Tools, click on that. And then it's going to bring you to the list of basically all of their, not all of the deals, just the most popular ones, I guess. But then if you still can't find it, then you can go up to the search bar. It's already going to be locked into the Cyber Monday kind of category. So if you type in pliers, it'll find you a lot of Cyber Monday plier deals. So it'll kind of help you narrow down the search. Now, honestly, if you guys follow the channel, I am ready for these sales to be over with, because while there are some good deals going on, a lot of the brands we typically look at on this channel aren't on sale right now. Like Tekton, Capri, Knipex, Channel, all these big name brands, they're not doing sales on Amazon. A lot of these other brands are, the more weekend warrior DIYer stuff, which isn't bad. We found some pretty good deals, but the stuff I typically like to go over, a lot of that stuff just isn't on sale right now. So I'm ready for this weekend or week of holiday stuff to be over with, so we can get back to the normal deals, which I actually find a little bit better. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that thumbs up. Once again, all of these are linked down in the description for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to smash that thumbs up, and if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.